Oh no, it's double Gungrave.
Gotta love Gungrave.
They have a fucking whole squad of people with them.
Yeah, probably Rocket Billy Red Cadillac. And whatever the other guy's name was.
Juji Fruit.
That was not his real name, that was the name we gifted him, but... I guess that's kind of convenient that you killed him with a coffin on his back, because he could just go inside that now.
Yeah, he falls on his face, and as he's falling down, the door just kind of slips open. Just gobbles him up. And there you go. Easy peasy, taken care of.
I mean, you still gotta bury the coffin, but...
Perfect timing.
Well, at least you got the hard part out of the way.
The hard part being the killing.
I want to real quick do a Bob Holly certified replay of when that fireman died. I shot him. He stood there just straight arms down and then just went. Let's slap this button. I'm going to take a ride in the seizure elevator.
Button said push, not punch.
Well, maybe Booker can't read that good.
Probably not.
He's got a couple issues.
I like shooting that gun, though.
I like this gun. It's a good gun.
Better than the Combine.
I mean, I do have the Combine as my other gun. This is the fun gun right now.
Because you're so bored with this game because you played it so many times, you're like, yeah, I'll just use the handgun only.
Handgun only run. Speaking of, like, having played this game a lot, I love finding games that I want to keep replaying over and over.
Oh, absolutely. I have that with Mario Kart 8. I always want to play Mario Kart 8.
That is a very good Mario Kart.
I would
really
say
like that
probably
one.
the best one that I've played.
Yeah, it's definitely up there. I still kind of think that Double Dash is my favorite.
Double Dash is pretty good.
But yeah, I was just thinking about that the other day about games that I like to sit down and play, even if I've played them tons of times over. And I've got like, I was thinking like, there's definitely this, you know, Bioshock Infinite, Banjo-Kazooie is one. Ooh, I just fucking headshotted that guy. That's a good shot. Like The Last of Us is one that I'll always be giddy and excited to go back to.
What about The Evil Within?
Oh, that was a poop game. That Evil Within couldn't be a fun video game if it completely changed genres and called itself Banjo-Kazooie.
Let's see. I do that with Super Mario World. I'll always go back and play Mario World. I do that a lot with Ape Escape, the first one. There's just something about it. It wasn't good for a Let's Play but it's a fun game for me. I never get that far in it, but I get that way for Half-Life 2. Like, I know that beginning part pretty well enough again, so I'm like, I can get through this part pretty quickly. And then I'll get to, like, some physics puzzle that I know how to do, but I'm too dumb to, like, just go and do it right away, and then I'll forget, and then I'll get so mad that I'll give up for a while, and then I'll restart it, and I'm like, I know this game is well enough again, and then I'll get to the same spot over and over.
Yeah, strangely, like, Half-Life 2, I consider to be one of all my all-time favorites. But for some reason, like, I don't get the urge to go back and replay it that often. I can't really understand why.
Maybe it was something that you played too much early on, and now it's just like, I get that with TV every once in a while, like, every once in a while I get the urge to go back and watch, like, Daria or Scrubs or something like that, but it's still so almost fresh in my head that it's just like I can't. I gotta give it enough time to rest, so then I'll miss it more. Maybe
Yeah,
that's
you don't
the
want
case.
to.
I'm not even sure I understand it myself.
Yeah, like you don't want to oversaturate yourself on it.
Yeah, like I could still probably from Scrubs, and I haven't watched that in many years. I could probably still tell you episodes, seasons, and sometimes production numbers just by off the cold open.
It's weird that like I never want to go back and replay Half-Life 2 like that often. Like every once in a while I get the itch, sure. But like it'll be like I don't want to go back and play it much that often, but with Bioshock Infinite or something like that, I could finish a playthrough and like immediately start up a new game and start playing through it again.
Like me and Metal Gear Solid 1.
Yeah.
I could go and just play that game for the rest of my life and be okay.
Come on down here, Ghost. I'll shoot you with my non-ghost bullets.
Get ghost bullets, because that'd be interesting.
Booker, look, I found a ghost gun.
Is it just a white gun that says the word boo on the side of it?
What a lovely day.
There's fire roasting into the square.
Ow.
Yeah, that hurt me too.
I really hate that random parts of me are just starting to pop now. Like when I'm at work, I can pop my like my collarbone.
Oh, why? Oh, how?
I don't know what like made it start happening. But if I'm just at work and I just like kind of stretch my shoulder back just the right way, I can get that bad boy to pop.
Oh, that sounds like a painful one.
It's not so bad once you get used to it.
That's like I can pop my sternum.
Oh yeah.
That hurts like a motherfucker. You can only do it like I do it a lot like in the shower when I first wake up, you know, where you're kind of still half asleep and you just pop your arms back and it just pops your whole front of your chest. You're like, oh god.
Yeah.
But you two are dead. I took your funeral photo.
Yes, and made an absolute hash of it.
One doesn't expect a picture of one's cause.
To come across so...
I think it would have been funnier if she walked right through it trying to get to you. Like her pathing was off.
She's really reaching through like, Booker, don't go in there.
It feels so murdered soul suspect to me.
Just because of the ghost footprints.
Yes. Can we be the first Let's Play to go back and replay Murdered Soul Suspect?
That'll be our claim to fame on YouTube channel.
Yes.
On YouTube channel. Everyone will be talking online like, these guys played through Murdered Soul Suspect twice.
I mean, we're already the Let's Play channel who attempted to do Dead Prem twice.
Yeah.
I'm just some specimen to be poked and prodded.
No, you are not. So listen,
She's pretty quick for a lady who lived in a library all her life.
there's that.
Booker.
Oh.
We are getting out of here.
She didn't really have access to a treadmill or nothing.
Look back.
She just got all of her aerobics in by just jogging in place.
She must have, because, I mean, good for her for not, like, sitting there just reading and letting her whole body atrophy.
I know you hate me for not being your daughter. And I hated you for not being my mother. Come, Lazarus.
And boss fight time.
Is it a good boss fight?
It's a kind of tough boss fight.
Is it George?
No, it's Lady Comstock.
Oh, the ghost. I remember. I remember.
Being her old ghosty self.
I remember.
Nice.
Why did I think you were grabbing that wagon wheel for a second?
Just gonna huck it at her real quick.
That'd be funny as hell.
Just wing a wheel at a ghost.
That'd be some red.
like-
That'd be some red faction shit. Just like anything in the environment's destructible, so just grab that wagon wheel and just huck it.
Elizabeth would be all, Booker, that doesn't work. She's a ghost, it's gonna go right through her. Then why do my bullets work?
That's some good science.
Wait.
Because she's not a ghost, she's an apparition.
That's probably true. Also, they were talking about it. That she's kind of trapped in a state of like being both dead and alive, basically.
Oh, limbo.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know why I keep trying to shock her. It's just a habit at this point. Oops, I am for that.
Because you're always looking for her acceptance, so you need to give her that shock and awe.
I owe you an apology. Comstock used me to bring you back, but I brought back a version of you from the reality that I had built up in my own head. He pretended to love you, like he pretended to love me. Bastard child. I am not your husband's bastard. I am his victim. My days of victimhood are done. We must forgive each other. Because there's one far worse than you, Ron.
The prophet killed me.
Because you wouldn't keep his secret about me.
If that's so, then why am I alive?
Not in this world. Maybe this is you in another world where you never meet him.
Or where I saved him?
I don't know. Is that possible?
Find out, child. Find out.
Okay. Thank you.
I really like that scene.
Like every scene. Yeah, fucking fanboy.
Hey, I was criticizing the game earlier.
Criticizing while you were cutting your wrist, and afterwards you're gonna be like, I didn't mean it, baby. You're my favorite. You're the best.
Just gonna cuddle right up to it and be like, I didn't mean it. Sorry.
Please forgive me, Bioshock Infinite.